Happy Information Wednesday, Shalisa Queen here. For my teaser video, I'm talking about an endorsement called loss assessment that can easily be added onto your homeowners and or condo policy. And quite frankly, if you live in an HOA, you're not going to want to not have this on your policy. It's going to save the day. Now let's break down loss assessment a little further. Anytime you live in a master plan community, an HOA, they have their own master insurance policy that they maintain. And with that master policy, it will cover things like common area. Obviously, if you live in some kind of condominium, the building exterior will be covered, not interior. Typically, a condo policy that you maintain is walls in only, where a master plan insurance policy would be walls out, exterior, common area, etc. And so with that, just like your policy, comes a deductible. And that's where this loss assessment endorsement comes from, is it basically will help compensate a liability that you'll have through your HOA to pay a deductible in the event there was a claim. And how these HOAs work is just like our policies are going up every year, as are theirs. And a way to combat that, as I mentioned in the past, is by increasing your deductibles. For example, why this is important for you to maintain is make sure you're constantly reviewing the master insurance policy on an annual basis. As I was saying, their CC&Rs and obviously just the bylaws in general do change on an annual basis, especially when it comes to the insurance policy, what kind of limits are they maintaining, and then of course, what is the underlying deductible that you could be responsible for. And why this is important is a customer of mine recently had their loss assessment increased from $10,000 to $25,000 because their HOA increased the deductible requirement. And so in the event that you didn't have this loss endorsement on your policy, your HOA is requiring you to file a claim under their master policy, you're going to have to pay out of pocket whatever the deductible requirement is. This loss assessment endorsement is very cost effective, very inexpensive for the year, and it's going to save a day like I mentioned. So do yourself a favor, review your CC&Rs, find out what your requirement is, and give me a call so I can review and audit your policy and make sure you have the protection that you need and you deserve. As always, give me a call at 602-525-5665 or email me at cmcqueen@farmersagent.com. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? We'll see you next week.